can't tell already, me and Arika are in person, and we just want to welcome you back for another episode of the podcast.
Welcome back to We Run on Coffee, baby!
Yay!
We can see each other.
I know.
It's so weird.
We're actually in person this time. I came home for my birthday weekend just to visit family, see some friends, and now we're in person. It's crazy.
We're screaming, you guys. This is a headphone warning officially. Like, just know what's about to go down here because we might be screaming, and you also know what this episode's about because you saw the title. We're drinking, baby.
Yes.
It's about to be nuts. So, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Like, literally, what has happened in the last week? You gotta tell me. I'm ready.
So basically it was crazy at work this week. We're getting ready for, like, renovations for our lab and everything. So they had to close it down on Friday. We had to make sure all of our evidence was back in, like, the evidence room.
That's so weird to think about. Hide the evidence.
I know. And we have, like, contractors coming in. They're building, like... They're tearing down a wall. They're rebuilding the lab. It's going to be crazy.
Wild.
Yeah. So this week was crazy at work. And then Friday, I flew in. And now today's Saturday.
And we're here.
And we're together.
Yes. You had a fun morning, though.
Yeah.
How were your cupcakes?
They were so good. So we got cupcakes to try for our wedding. And they were so yummy. We got, like, I think it was, like, 15 to 17
Bro, there
flavors.
was so many in there.
There was so
good.
many. And I think we're going to narrow it down to 3 and do 3 for the wedding so that everybody has options.
Okay, so are you doing cupcakes or a cake in that flavor?
We're doing cupcakes.
Oh, cool.
And then my mom's going to make us, like, a little cake that we're going to have.
Yes, like Nat and Kaden did that, I think. Like a smaller cake and they had donuts and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so cute.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh
and
my God.
yesterday, I already told you the surprise because, of course, I see you in person. I went to Amazon Style, and it was so much fun.
That is so exciting.
Yes.
I was raving, you guys. If you didn't listen to our favorites episode, please go back and listen to that. Our first favorites, January favorites, I think. I don't know. We've talked about it a lot. But I told Marissa she has to go to Amazon Style.
Yeah.
And how'd you like it?
I loved it. I got a pair of Levi's and they were half off basically.
So good.
And they're so comfortable and they're now my new favorite pants. I'm wearing them right now.
Chef's kiss.
They are incredible.
Bruh, they make your butt look...
Thank you.
Thumbs up.
Thank you.
I'm like, damn, girl.
They did me so well.
This is about to be a chaotic episode. I was just checking my list to see what I wrote down to tell you this week.
Yes.
It's so weird to be able to look at you.
I'm
so used to like this. I'm
I
just
know.
trying to face you, but... Okay, so I wrote one thing, and it is date night, which I already spoiled, too. We're bad. I already told you,
I feel like I don't remember.
We went to the comedy club at
Oh,
Easton.
yeah.
So Angelo and I... But I wanted to bring it up because we talked about it in our New Year goals that me and Angelo are taking turns every month planning a date.
Yeah.
So last month, I planned and we went to Zara and Amazon Style and got burgers. This month, Angelo planned, and he was like, it's a surprise. It's a surprise. I'm like, no, just tell me. And he did not tell me up until right before we left. And he's like, we're going to a comedy show. I was like, what? That's a great idea. I was so impressed with his planning skills because I just usually plan everything because I like it.
Yeah.
But I was so impressed he planned it, and it was so freaking fun. And I really should have done my research and looked up the guy's name so I could tell you guys. Ugh.
That's okay.
But yeah, the comedian was great. The MC, the opener was great. And it was just a fun night. We ate there because you have to buy 2 items per person to have your table, which I think is pretty normal. It was like that in New York too. And we got a nice dinner, and it was so fun. But I wanted to say that was a good New Year resolution. And we're keeping true on it. So.
And I know that you said last year you were starting to go to more comedy shows and, like, being able to do that.
That's
so
true.
It's really cool that he, like, chose that for, like, one of your first few date nights.
I forgot that we both talked about that. We were like, we're kind of into comedy now. Like, we go to a couple shows, and we're, like, seasoned.
Yes.
I love it. So we have done, I'm not going to lie, a lot of catching up in person.
Yeah.
So we're so sorry, everybody. But we'll just get right into the what are you drinking. So what are you drinking, Marissa?
So we actually have kind of the same thing. So I'm kind of spoiling it for the both of us.
I'm ready.
The first thing is okay, so I think I talked about this in a couple episodes ago. It's 1911 hard cider, and Arika found these at a really small, like, shop.
The local place.
Yeah, and this one's a black cherry flavor, which I actually haven't had before, so I'm excited to try that.
Yes.
And then we also have a backup drink in case we don't like it, because we haven't had it yet.
Or if we finish it.
Or if we finish it, based on the questions coming
scared.
in. And we got Bravazzi, which is Arika's favorite drink, and she has the blood orange flavor, and I have the Clementina flavor.
Yes. The 1911 says Beak and Skiff. I don't know if that's their company.
Beak
and Skiff Apple Orchards.
Yeah, so I think that's where they source their apples from. I know
in
it's
New York.
It's upstate New York.
That's awesome. Oh, it says tree to can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys want to check that out. And then the Bravazzi is hard Italian soda. So we've got a cider and a soda, 2 different things, but still very sweet and good.
Yeah, and we have our waters as well because we're scared.
Not my water being halfway across the room.
That's okay.
Yikes.
Are you ready to get into the games?
I'm ready. This is what we're doing. If you've never heard of the concept, there is a game called Truth or Drink. I don't know if someone made this up or like how long
I don't really know. I know it's been like on YouTube forever though.
People doing YouTube videos. I don't know if I've seen a podcast do it.
I don't know. Maybe.
We might be special. Anytime we think we're special, we just scream. We're like, exclusive.
Yes, exclusive content, unique.
Yeah, what we're going to do is read some questions. We had Angelo and Kyle, which if you haven't listened, Angelo's my boyfriend. Kyle's Marissa's fiance.
Yes.
We had them write us some questions, some juicy ones. I'm scared because they were getting a little excited about it.
They were getting too excited about it.
Too excited. But if we want to answer the question, we'll answer it. But if we don't want to answer, we have to drink. That's the rules. So.
But before we start that, we should probably try the drink and see if we like it.
And give a little ASMR. Oh, that was so good. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm so excited to hear that. All right, we're going to try it. Oh, let's cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is good.
It says it's a 4 out of 6 on the sweetness scale, which I totally agree.
Yeah, and it's a little bit sour.
Yeah, it's not overpoweringly sweet.
No.
But it still has really good flavor. Ooh, I like that.
I like it a lot. That might be my new go-to one.
I'm going to open my Bravazzi right now, too, just in case I want to get into it.
Woo!
Here we go.
Oh, that was a good one.
The boys are downstairs, so I wonder if they're hearing us just open all our cans and scream.
Probably.
All right, I have the blood orange Bravazzi, and I'll tell you guys my rating out of 10. 10 out of 10. Didn't even have to try it to tell you that. So
yeah,
good.
The Clementina is also very good. I love the orange flavors.
They're the best.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think we're only 6 minutes in, but I think we just get into it.
I think so.
We have not done a real episode like this, but it's just to see each other face to face. I'm like,
I know.
This is a new vibe. So, all right, I'm going to pick our first question.
Okay.
Does that mean you only have to answer it, or should we both?
I think we should both answer them all.
I agree. All right, here we go. I'm so nervous.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a good... Okay, what's your hidden talent? That's a great question. And drinks because you don't know. I've got to think about this, but I remember I did something weird the other day, and I told Angelo, if someone asked my hidden talent, this is what I would say. And now you can't remember. I have no idea.
Oh, I know my hidden talent.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you have to... Okay, this is kind of scary.
Oh.
It's not scary. I can talk with my mouth closed.
Oh!
But
ventriloquist vibes. I
can only say one thing, and it like makes so much sense when I do it. Okay.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Outrageous.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I can do this.
What is this?
I'm trying to do it, I swear, but I laugh and I can't do it.
Okay. Oh my gosh! If you did not hear that, you said something like, I'm stuck in a closet and I can't get out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's creepy.
I know. It's the only thing I can say because it makes sense of it.
Does Kyle know this talent?
Yeah.
Okay, that's freaking weird.
Okay. Do you have yours?
No, I can't think of anything. I know, like... No, I really can't think of anything. But I feel like I want to come back to it.
Maybe.
I'm going to drink anyways because that's the rules. I'm not answering, so I'll drink.
Yes.
I like the black cherry cider. It's
yes.
good.
Okay, I'll pick the next one.
I'll leave it out in case I remember. I'm so excited.
Okay. What's the most disgusting thing you've ever done?
Okay.
I don't know.
I do.
Okay.
I know immediately, and I have a few. But you're only getting one today. Okay. So this is a dare from my stepdad. I don't know if my parents are listening to this episode, but my stepdad dared me to do this, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
We went to Steak and Shake, and it was like, I was in high school, rainy, like it had just rained the day before, and then it was just like wet and, you know, like humid, whatever. Gross outside. And so we pull up in our parking spot, and my stepdad sees like a little bag of fruit snacks that someone ran over, but some of them were out on the sidewalk.
Ew.
And he dared me to eat one, and I ate it. Like a wet, concrete fruit snack. Yep.
Ew.
Yep. And he gave me some money or something.
Oh. Yeah, I really don't know what the most disgusting thing I've ever done is. I have no idea. Yep. I guess I have to drink.
If you think of it, you can let us know.
We'll leave them out, so if we like think of anything later on.
Yeah. Okay. I can't believe we're already 10 minutes in doing this. This is gonna be so fun.
I know.
All right, here we go. Oh, this is a good one. Nice job, boys. I'll just give you a shout out if you're listening. If you had to get a lip tattoo, what would it be? So, like, a under the mouth, I'm assuming, like that.
Yeah, I think it has to be a word.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody has a word.
I don't know.
Maybe mine would just be coffee.
Coffee?
As a word, yeah, it just says coffee. People would be like, what?
Maybe, like, I don't know, I feel like groovy would be fun.
Oh, that's funny. Imagine it in squiggly letters.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute.
That would be kind of cute. Okay.
I like that one. Not too hard, guys. I'm scared for what's coming, though.
Okay. If you were in a pageant, what would your talent be?
Oh, easy, cute. Okay, if I was in a pageant, my talent would probably be like a dance number.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
I feel like mine would be like something silly in gymnastics.
Like, oh yeah, exactly. Those are pageant things.
Yeah.
I feel like people do like a little tap dance or like some flips.
Yeah.
I know.
Some flips.
I don't know. Okay, these are tame. Like, where'd you guys hide the good ones?
The scary ones.
Okay.
Oh no.
What is the weirdest dream you've had that you can remember? That's a good question.
This was recent, and I had a dream that somebody that I worked with, they lived down the hallway from me, and I had, like, in my dream, somebody kept, like, breaking into my apartment and, like, stealing things from me. It would be, like, random things.
That's weird.
And this guy that I worked with, he lived down the hall, and he would, like, come and help me search for, like, the person, or, like, I thought somebody was hiding in my apartment or something, so he would come and help me search. And at the end of my dream, I woke up to him being in my apartment stealing stuff, and he had, like, lived down the hallway from me.
Creepy.
And it was, like, it's not scary. It was just so weird because it's somebody that I, like, but that I worked with, and, like, they lived in my building. I was like, what the heck?
That is weird. I can't think of a weird one, so I'll drink to be fair. But I do have a dream story, and I just thought of this because it was a recent one, and it kind of reminds me of the podcast. And I don't know if I told you this or not, but I woke up from this dream one day, and I was, like, really happy when I woke up. Like, I was in a good mood from this dream, and I'm like, that's weird. I usually don't have
like,
that reaction. Dreams, and, like, feel a certain way. But I remember in the dream, like, feeling extreme bliss during the whole situation that I'll explain. And then I woke up, and I felt in real life. I was, like, really at peace, like, really happy. Yeah. And it was strange. And the dream was that I was having a baby. And I'm like, I do not want to have a baby in real life. Like, I'm not trying to have a baby, so weird. Yeah. But it was, like, I had a baby, and I remember it seemed really important in the dream that I had the baby very easily. Like, I didn't have issues. It was very easy. It wasn't as bad as I thought. It was peaceful. I was happy. Like, everyone around me was happy. It was all just really happy. So then I woke up, and I, like, really looking at my dreams after. I don't know if you do that, but I, like, Google.
Yeah, I have sometimes, but I haven't, like, had dreams that I really remember recently.
Yeah, exactly. Than that one. I always go to this, like, A to Z dreamdictionary.com or something. I don't know if it's probably fake. But I look at all the things, and the one about birthing, it was saying, like, if someone else has a baby, this. But if you have a baby, it's the start of something new in your life. And if it's really easy, then that means it's, like, a good start, or, like, you're doing really good. And I was like, babe, the podcast. And he was like, I normally don't believe in dream psychology, but that I really believe in. He was like, you guys just started the podcast. It's a really good thing. It was easy. It came natural. And I was like, holy crap. So I just, like, full body chills. I, like, really
I wouldn't say that's weird, but it's still, like, it's
not
really
weird.
Cool and, like, interesting.
I know. I thought that was really cool. And I'm like, how crazy is that with the podcast? You reincarnate as an inanimate object. What is it? Like, what object? I guess?
I don't know, probably like a rock.
That's so depressing.
I don't know.
I was just gonna say coffee again.
Oh,
like, very enjoyable, like, nice thing that...
I just want to be a rock so I can watch everything happening around me.
Marissa's like, I don't want to move for the rest of time.
Yeah, I just want to lay still.
Let me be chill.
Okay. What's your biggest regret?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I'm gonna drink because I just don't even know.
Yeah,
but we'll leave it with our other pile of ones that we are unsure about because we have a few to go over. Marry, fuck, kill. Italian, Mexican, and Chinese food. This is a good one.
Oh, okay.
This is a really good one. And this is such a different answer now that I don't eat dairy. Because Italian's a whole new world for me. But I'll just take that out of the equation. Ooh, boys.
I think
this is the meanest one they could have put in here.
I think that I would have to marry so Mexican is my favorite, so I'm trying to decide if it needs to be marry or fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I think I would have to kill Chinese food. It's very good, but
we're having Chinese tonight.
I know. It's very good, but I think that I just have to, like, sit that off to the side.
Me too. I think I'm gonna say fuck Mexican, marry Italian, kill Chinese.
That's what I'm thinking.
Italian feels classy.
Yeah.
I probably will marry an Italian, so fair enough.
So we're taking this back to actual real life and saying that you're gonna marry Italian.
Yep.
Fuck Mexican. Kill Chinese.
They wrote it in order for us.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody was biased.
Okay.
That is so funny. We're running low, baby.
This one's gonna be weird. What's your biggest insecurity?
Oh.
That's so sad.
I will definitely answer, but I have to think for a second.
I think that mine has always been my arms because they've always been bigger than everybody's, because I'm strong. And I'm starting to place that to the side now because I feel I know that they're strong and they're less they were chubby strong, but now they're actually strong and I like them. And I also got tattoos on them, so I have to like them.
That's true.
But that's why I got the tattoos on my upper arms.
Yeah.
Because I was if I put something pretty there, then I'm not gonna dislike that area of my body anymore.
I would have literally never guessed that. I think my biggest insecurity is actually probably my teeth.
Really?
They've always bothered me, and then just how much I get them fixed.
Oh,
and just the way my smile looks, and I just don't love it. But it's so ironic because I'm getting Invisalign. I didn't even put that together.
Huh.
I'm getting Invisalign because they told me I needed it. But probably that. I also used to tell my mom please let me get a nose job. She's like, no, you're 14. You're not getting a nose job. So I used to think it was my nose, but now I'm cool. I'm good.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
I feel we have very similar noses. They're both small and pointed at the end.
And I'm now I see pictures from the side and I'm oh, cute. Yeah. I just completely have changed on it. That would probably be my physical one, but I'm trying to think I probably have way more personality insecurities than physical ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely think I have an insecurity that I'm always do people think I'm annoying? Do I talk too much?
Oh, I always think
all
about
girls
myself
have that,
too.
right? I think
am I
society, society makes all girls feel they're too much, I think.
Yeah, we talk too much, we're too big,
too excited,
we're too loud, too whatever.
Yeah, we both do have that energy, especially when I first met Angela's family, I was I really want to make a good impression, whatever, and they're our favorite thing about you is how much energy you have. I'm thanks. I would get so insecure and be oh my god, I'm too much, I'm too annoying, whatever. So that's probably mine. That was a really good one.
I know, they're deep. The boys are deep.
Very insightful.
Okay. Do you pee in the shower? If no, have you ever? Yeah, I pee in the shower.
Okay, if you're one of those people that is that's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. No, it's not. And you probably do worse.
Yeah.
I don't care. And yes, I pee in the shower. What? It's killing two birds with one stone.
Exactly. And, you wash your body. If you pee, before you wash your body, you're going to wash it down with soap anyways.
Yes.
And if you're not cleaning your shower, you're a little gross.
Yeah. Yeah, you clean your shower.
Yeah.
You're
it's fine.
Yeah. All right,
now,
we have some options here.
Yeah, those are all the questions that the boys gave us.
Thanks, guys. So if you guys have any questions about the questions, you can contact our boyfriends. I have a question for us. What is the most memorable TV ad that you've ever seen? And I actually have one immediately.
Really? You go.
Yes. Okay, so my high school teacher, Mr. Hoover, shout out, I hope you're not listening to this, he was always into looking up the banned commercials. What commercials got banned from being on TV. And there was this one...
Oh, I thought you meant banned, B-A-N-D.
No.
I was
B-A-N-N-E-D. No, they got banned from TV and they're not allowed to be on TV. And there was one that was a Super Bowl commercial for Kmart, I believe. And I don't know if you've ever seen this on YouTube or TikTok, but it's shipped... it was advertising for shipping. Okay. So there was a bunch of people in the store. There was an old woman. She's I just shipped my 90s. And there's a little boy and he's I just shipped my bed. And then I just shipped my underwear. And they were talking about all the things you can ship if you shop at Kmart. And so they just had all these people.
I think that I've seen that
it's so good.
before. That's so
And then
funny.
they did a second one that was also banned. And I think they probably just did it for fun. And it was about a gas station. It was a similar vibe. I don't think it was Kmart. And it was about a gas station. And these people would pull up in their trucks. And they would be wow, those are some big gas savings. And it was so good. A little kid was oh my god, these are some big ass trucks. And it was so good. Big gas savings. Yeah. Big
those
gas
are
savings.
good.
Those are hilarious.
Yeah.
I love those.
I don't have one, so I guess I have to drink.
All right, fair enough. That's okay. It's a niche question, so that's all right.
Okay, so the next one is... Ooh, I think that this one's really good for us. And I think we might have the same answer. If you could be anywhere in the world for New Year's Eve this year, where would you want it to be?
New York City?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I think that'd be so much fun because, I've been in New York City, and, you have too. We've talked about this before, and it's one of our favorite cities. But if I could go there for, New York... not New York City.
Yeah.
For the New Year and, see the ball drop, I think that'd be so much fun.
That would be fun. I'm getting to the point where I'm, a little, getting old, and I'm it actually looks a little chaotic. But I do think it would be iconic. You gotta do it.
Yeah, you have to at least see it once.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have a different answer? Or...
No. Maybe, Rome or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's just a dream destination. Has nothing to do with New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a good answer for that.
Okay.
But I have
your
a good
turn.
one for us, and it's a juicy one.
Okay.
Where did you last fart?
I don't know.
I think this is such a good one.
I have no idea.
If you have to fart in public, are you gonna hold it or are you gonna fart and you're gonna leave?
It
The area.
depends.
Okay.
It depends on if I feel like it's gonna be loud.
I'd be out here crop dusting people. No, that's a good point.
Like if I feel like it's gonna be loud when I'm not, or I don't know. I feel like maybe it was at like the bathroom at Wendy's. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of mine too, and I'm like, I don't know, but I swear to God, me and Angela are like the grossest people. Sometimes you gotta do it. Okay.
I just have to.
Yes, you have one.
Okay. Of all the great success stories that you have heard or read about, which one do you find the most inspiring?
Ooh, that's actually pretty tough.
I don't
And
know
I don't
if I
know
have one
either.
on the top of my head.
Me either. I'm gonna drink.
Yeah, we'll have to drink.
We're just drinking at this point just to do it. I'm like, I have no idea what it's gonna be.
Okay. Do you have
All
another
right.
one?
I do. I have a few. Would you ever consider going to a nude beach?
I think that I would consider it.
I feel the same way.
I don't know if I would
decide.
go.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's kind of like, it could become a reality.
Mhm.
Because, like, if we're going on our honeymoon, there's a lot of nude
I was
beaches
just
in,
gonna
like,
say that.
Italy and
Yep.
Greece and everything. So we could. I don't think Kyle would go.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if we're not going to do it together, we're not going to do it.
Yeah. I am the same. I'm like, would I consider it? Sure.
Yeah,
Would I
think
go?
about it.
Probably not.
I
don't
might
know.
go and, like, sit there with my, like, top off. Like,
Yeah.
that would be, like, the most I would go. Like, I'd go clothed, like, in a bikini, but
Oh,
I might, like,
I
take
see
the
you.
top off when I'm sitting
Yeah.
there, like, the towel or whatever.
I had a friend in high school who was always like, we should go skinny dipping, and I was always like, no, I'm good. But I think now I would do it if I had, like, a close friend, but it has to be the right group. You know what I mean?
I've been skinny dipping
Have you?
before, yeah.
That's a good question.
It was pretty funny. It was like, I was with all of my gymnastics friends. I think
Yeah.
we had like, I was like about to graduate. No, I was like a junior in high school, I think. And all of us were together at my friend's lake house because she
Yeah.
lived, do you know where Lake, I don't remember the name of it.
Buckeye Lake?
No,
I don't know.
Apple Valley.
No.
It's like near Mount Vernon area,
Okay.
but her family lives off of that lake. And we were like, oh, cool, like, we can just, like, it's dark outside, like, we're
Yeah.
being silly, like, let's just all go jump in the lake.
Yeah.
So we did.
Oh my gosh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That would have been a really good question too. I've never been skinny dipping. We'll just insert that. There's the other question for you.
There's the question.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Fun.
just asked one, so it's my turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. What does this one say? If you could have been the leading actor or actress in any movie, which movie would you have starred in? That's a really good one. I just don't know if I have an answer.
50 First Dates.
Oh, that would be a really
Such a
good
good
one.
classic movie, or like Wedding Crashers, because that's such a fun movie.
Yeah, I feel like I would have to be like in a comedy.
Yeah.
You know?
Grown Ups, that'd be a funny.
Yeah,
like, that's
that
just
would be a really fun
like,
one.
just a classic.
I don't know.
I
I mean,
like that.
I agree with all your answers, so that's my answer.
Fair enough. That's totally fine.
If you could participate in any tournament in the world, which tournament would you choose? I want to go to the Olympics. Is that a tournament?
Yeah.
I would
Go
love
off.
to be able to do that.
I was gonna say coffee drinking tournament. Can you tell the theme of this podcast?
Erica's every answer is
Oh, I was
coffee.
thinking coffee.
Oh, what lip tattoo do you want? I was thinking coffee. I said groovy.
So, you.
Yeah, I'm going to steal your list,
Yeah,
and I'm
go
going to
for it.
read from your
There's
list.
a whole bunch of stuff. I almost gave you my drink. I'm like, you want my drink?
No, I got my drinks.
I have a whole thing going on.
Okay. This is more of a dare.
Okay.
I can't really say that.
Oh yeah,
one.
some are. I think it is some are truth or dare.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. Sorry for the silence. I don't know which one to pick.
Where? Okay. Have you ever peed in public? And if so, where?
Yes, like not in a bathroom.
Yes, yeah.
A Target dressing room.
No way.
Yeah.
Like into something?
No.
Oh.
It was bad. It was
We've
a
gone
bad
off the
situation.
rails. 32 minutes in, and here we are. Okay, so yes, that's the reason I asked. Obviously, I have a
Into
story.
something or no?
No, but
Okay.
it was outdoors on the playground in the rocks where the playground is.
Squat down.
Yep, I did. Bad. That's my story.
Okay, so my question is gonna be, it's not like a truth or drink, but it's
Okay.
more like, what was the most like down bad after a
Ooh.
night of drinking you've been? Mine, I already have my
you
story.
go.
So last year in February for my birthday, I went to go and see my friend, and she goes to Ohio University, which if you don't know, OU, oh yeah, biggest party school.
No kidding. Yeah.
And I was drinking, yeah, but I didn't feel like that sick, and I guess it must have just been like the last thing that I had to drink that night that just like kind of pushed me over the edge. And we go back to her apartment, and, like, she gives me, like, a little bit of food. That was, like, the only thing. I think that's why I got so bad.
Yeah,
But we go back to her apartment, I eat, like, a couple of Cheez-Its, and then I start, like, throwing up.
No.
And then the next morning, I'm finally able to, like, fall asleep and whatever. And then the next morning, I wake up, she's like, Marissa, how are you doing? And I was like, ugh, don't talk to me. I felt so sick. And she was like, oh, well, like, we're going to go to brunch, or, like, we're going to go and get breakfast. If you want to come, go ahead. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'll go with you guys. We're on the way there. We're walking. And because she lives on Court Street, which if you don't know OU, Court Street's, like, the main street with all the bars and stuff. And she lived there, so we just walked up to this diner up the road, and we are like waiting for our table because they said it's gonna be like 30 minutes or something. So we're waiting for our table. She's like, hey Marissa, just come in this little shop with me. And I was like, okay, we're gonna go in the shop. So we go in the shop, and I was like, Hunter, I need to go to the bathroom right now. And she's like, no. And I was like, it's not that I'm gonna pee my pants, like, it's that I'm going to throw up.
I gotta go.
And she's like, well, there's not a bathroom in here. Can you wait like 10 minutes until we have like our table? And I was like, no, Hunter. And she's like, Marissa, stop. And like she was like being like not annoying, but she was like, calm down, you'll be fine. And I was like, okay. And I was like, all right, Hunter, I'm going outside. I literally ran outside, and I was throwing up outside on the streets of Athens on Court Street.
To be honest, you're probably one of the many. Like, I'm sure that happens all the time.
I know. And then
at least
we go in because we get our table, and every like 5 minutes I get up and go and throw up in the bathroom. And then it was like 3 o'clock, and I was finally feeling better, and I was like, I'm good now. Wow. I don't know what was so wrong with me, but I have a video that I want to show you of it. Yes, it's so funny.
We're gonna have some stories after this episode.
I know.
Literally because we never talk this much either.
I know.
So it's gonna be
We've never been in a position where I feel like I can just like talk about things like this.
Well, we're always at family things.
Yeah, and we're not gonna talk about this like in front of our families and subject ourselves to that.
I hope they don't listen. We're gonna tame it down with another easy question, but we'll be back. So
we'll be back.
Don't be gone. So, in your opinion, what is the most beautiful man-made object in the world? I think that's a good one.
Man-made object?
Yeah. I want to say... We actually, I'm not going to lie, we got this question the other day when we were doing a chat pack, and someone must have put it back in the middle, so if it's you, Dallas fam, I'm anal about putting them back at the end, so I can
get them again?
Yeah, but I don't remember what I said. And I remember saying Sedona, and I'm like, that's obviously not man-made.
Yeah.
So I can't think of something that's not really natural. I guess I'll drink.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like thinking that hard.
I think I'd have to drink, too. We haven't drank in a while. It's okay. This is another docile one.
Okay.
Okay. I don't even know if I have an answer to this one. What's the longest line you have ever stood in?
Probably Cedar Point.
Probably. Yeah, those lines are like 2 hours long.
Yeah. Like, ridiculous.
I didn't even know if I could think of one, but yeah,
that's gotta be it for both. Yeah, like, I can't think of anything that would be worse. Okay, this is a really fun one because we talked about this recently.
Yeah.
If you could travel by luxury train across any one of the 7 continents, which one would you most like to see by the rail?
Probably Europe.
Yeah.
Because you can see so much.
Completely agree. Maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have that.
Yeah.
That sounds fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, not too shabby. Oh yeah, you pick one.
Yeah, you did 2 in a row.
It's my turn. I'm crazy. I'm out of control.
Okay. If you could, at this very moment, take a ride on anything in the world, what would you most want to ride?
Okay, I actually do have an answer. That's so random.
What?
But I'm thinking of that, the Space Needle in Washington
State.
I don't know why, but that's something I want to do. I think it looks cool.
Yeah, I know that when me and Kyle did our road trip, we went to the St. Louis Arch.
Oh, yeah,
and that elevator is super cool because it's like... You go up backwards, and it's like a round elevator thing. Yeah. And it's kind of like, I think that the way that they described it was kind of like a chain on a bike. That's how it works. Yeah. And it was really cool, and I think that'd be really cool to ride again.
I went there, but we didn't go inside of it.
Uh-huh.
Like, I've been to St. Louis, but we didn't go inside of it.
It was super cool.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Okay. Erika's turn.
If you were the opposite sex for one day, what would you do?
Pee standing up.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, not only pee standing up, because we can, but it's just like, just to see how it's different, just like, you know.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just get like one of those like what is it called? Like the thing, it's like a funnel and it has
the
like
pee,
a tube.
yeah, the pee funnel.
Yeah, I would just get that to try it out. I don't
There
have
you
to,
go.
like, change.
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't sound that fun.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm okay.
I'm content. All right, you pick
Yeah.
one. I'm picking too many.
That's okay.
They're so good.
If you could wake up every morning, open your blinds, and look out a huge glass window at the perfect view, what would that view be?
Dang.
The mountains.
Yeah, I used to be, so they always ask you, like, mountains or beach?
Yeah.
And I used to be beach, 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 beach. Then we went to Arizona, and I was like,
mountains.
whoa, I think I love, like, the western United States. Like, I think I love the desert. I love the mountains. To me, I would say mountains, but desert specifically. Like,
Yeah.
I love the desert. Cacti.
I think, like, I like the Rocky Mountains.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
I like the Colorado Rocky Mountains the most.
I wouldn't
so
know.
I would
I've
say
never
those.
been, but cheer. I want to go
Well,
soon.
I hiked up the Rocky Mountains, so I
That's
think I just
so
have
awesome.
to say those ones.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to the desert, so that's why I say the desert. So
Yeah.
honestly, it makes sense, but definitely a desert view, like Red Rock Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh, I really
love-
want to go to all of those Western national parks.
yes, me too. It's literally so good. Okay, here we are.
If you could create a multi-million-dollar advertising campaign for any company, what company would you choose? We Run on Coffee podcast.
Great answer. I couldn't have thought of anything better. Not me racking my brain. I'm like thinking really
You're
hard.
like, which one?
Boom.
You have
That's
to
my
drink
answer.
now because I stole
I am
your
gonna
answer.
drink. Yeah, that's a great one.
Okay.
Completely
Let's
agree.
see.
Okay. What is your most absurd deal breaker? Friendship, relationship, whatever. Like something that you're just like, no.
Okay, so something that I realized yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Funnily
fresh.
enough, something that is like my biggest pet peeve. I don't know it's a deal breaker, but I'm like kind of taking this as like something that annoys me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So, I hate.
Yeah.
Hate.
I'm scared.
When people will ask me a question in a text messaging thread that
yeah.
I have answered in a previous message.
Yeah.
Do not do that. It is my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah.
Somebody did it to me yesterday and I was like, literally look up.
It's not that, no, I feel that, and it's also not that absurd. It's just like, listen, pay attention.
Yeah.
Mine is actually, well, this isn't mine, but to go along with that, mine's like if you spell my name wrong on like Facebook. It's right there.
Yeah,
just spell
that's
it
so
right.
annoying.
Like, I have that problem so much. My family does it. Like, I've had extended family spell my name wrong. I'm like, you're putting it on my Facebook wall. On my page. It says Arika at the top. Like, spell it right.
Yeah.
It's just not that hard.
And, like, if you spell it right, it tags you. And if they spell it wrong, it's not going to tag you.
Yeah, so it's like, come on. Even text messages, work, like, Slack messages.
Yeah.
Just anything. I'm like, it's right above where you typed it. Like, you could just double check, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I'm like, I hate getting upset about that because it's not that big of a deal. But also, I'm like, that's someone's
annoying,
name.
yeah.
Like, I try not to do that to other people.
Yeah. Okay. My next one is, if the sun could set at the same time every day of the year, what time would you want the sun to go down? Like 9.
I like that. Yeah.
Like 9.
That's
Because I feel like I have like a little bit more day.
Okay, I completely agree, and I'm gonna steal your answer because I'm like, I don't want it to go any earlier.
Yeah.
It's too early now, but I also don't want it to be like midnight. Like, I like to go to bed when I like to go to bed.
The
Wind
craziest
down.
thing since I've moved is that the sun sets earlier because I'm all the way on the East Coast.
Oh.
And I remember I was like flying back, and my flight landed at like 6 yesterday. I think it was like 6:05 when we touched down, and it was still bright.
That's so
And the
weird.
sunset's been at like 5:50 recently in Virginia.
Whoa. Wait,
Yeah.
okay, I would never have thought of that.
Yeah, and it makes sense because like I'm all the way on the East Coast and we're in Eastern Standard Time, so like
Yeah.
all the way on the East Coast is going to be the
First.
earliest, and then as you get closer to Central Time, it's going to be later.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all the way like. I remember
That's actually
when,
really weird.
like, after, like, the winter solstice happened and, like, when it gets, like, super dark, super early, I'm pretty sure it was setting in, like, the 4 o'clock hour.
Oh.
And it doesn't really hit 4 o'clock here. It's, like, 5:15-ish, but it was,
die.
like, 4:55. And I was like, no, stop.
I would literally die.
And I go to work at 2. I don't have daytime.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That is so weird. I am trying to pick another good question for us, and I'm like running low.
I know. We're getting close to an hour,
we
so
are.
we just need to get a couple more questions.
We'll just wrap it up. I'm going to select from the dirty section because if you guys clicked on this, you want the tea.
Yeah, you want the
So
tea,
I'm
all of
trying.
it.
Oh, these are dares. We can't take a picture with 5 bouncers.
Also, pause because not pause the podcast, but pause life.
Pause, yeah.
Because didn't you tell Angelo to turn down the heat in this place?
Are you dying?
Yeah, are you dying?
I'm actually not. I'm a little okay, but I'm getting hot from the drinks.
Yeah, maybe
sure.
that's it.
Yes, I'm ready to open this door. Okay, let's wrap it up because, you know, yeah.
This is an unhinged episode anyways.
Yeah,
so.
it doesn't need to be any type of way. Okay. Here's some truths of truth or dare. We'll do rapid fire.
Yeah.
Have you ever peed yourself?
Yeah.
Yes. What is the weirdest thing you've ever done in front of a mirror? I did not pre-read that.
I don't know.
Probably look at my butt.
I don't know. Yeah, probably like dance around, be stupid. Yeah.
What? Okay, if you were the opposite sex, we did that one. What would you do if you got locked in a supermarket overnight?
I would steal
just like eat
everything.
all the stuff.
Yeah.
I would be like, what
I would try
do I not keep at my house?
Or if it's like a Walmart, I would go and like play with everything.
Sure. Ride the bikes around. The electric scooters.
Yes.
Sleep in a tent.
Yes.
Air mattress.
Yes.
Like the vibe. Why does it sound so like funny?
I would love to do that. That sounds so much fun.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? Mine's probably the fruit snack.
Call back to the beginning. I forgot about that. I don't know what the weirdest thing that I've ever eaten is. I think you take the cake. I'm gonna have to drink on that one.
What is the strangest rumor you've heard about yourself? I'm trying to think back to like high school. Rumors don't be happening anymore.
Oh, there was a rumor at work recently that I bullied people, and that's not true.
Aw, that's odd.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I don't know.
I can't think.
Or that I was gossiping. I don't know. Everybody, if you're listening and you work at my company, please don't listen. But everybody seems to come to me with all of the information. Yeah. Like, I'm like the catch-all for the secrets, the drama, the rumors, all the happenings. And every time I'm like, my friend Owen that I've talked about many times, I'm like, Owen, I just got more tea. And she's like, how the hell? Yeah. Like, you keep getting more and more information.
Everyone will just tell you.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
Okay, back to rapid fire.
If you farted in an elevator, would you blame someone else or say, excuse me? I would do neither. Silence.
I would act like it didn't happen.
Me too. What's the craziest thing you've done in public transportation?
Nothing.
Nothing for me. Like,
yeah, I guess we have to drink on that one.
I'll say being drunk on public transportation, like you take in college, your Buck ID at Ohio State gets you on the buses for free. Oh. So we would take them if we went out. We would take them back. So that's probably illegal. What's the last thing you searched for on your phone? On like Google.
I don't know.
I'll tell you guys all of my recent Google searches. Tea. Okay. Good truth or drink questions. Truth or drink questions dirty. Subway. Coffee. Best Nashville restaurants. Restaurants Nashville. Chambers Purely Boulders. Where we went bouldering today. The Urban Juicer Nashville. The Buttermilk Ranch in Nashville. Those are my recent Google searches.
Okay, so I looked up the mother of the bride dress that my mom bought.
Oh, cute.
I looked up an apartment. I looked up this SpongeBob meme. And then I searched 500 Miles song.
500 Miles. Oh, what? Wait. Never mind. I was about to start singing. I'm like,
it's called I'm Gonna Be, actually.
I probably
that's
don't
what we were
know
looking
what it
for,
is.
was the name.
Okay, that's a good one. I lost my link because I was telling you guys in my Google search. We're back, baby. The boys just slipped us under the door a new sheet of questions. Let's rapid fire the rest.
Okay. So, can you name a famous porn star?
Yes. Mia Khalifa, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know her, right?
Well, I have to drink.
Okay. I guess I count.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Otherwise,
how often do you pick your nose? I don't know.
A lot.
I would say probably often.
Probably more than daily.
Okay.
That's pretty bad, I guess, but I'm always going like this or I'm always doing something.
I'm always
digging
itching
for gold.
The edge of my nose and kind of quit picking your nose. I'm like, I'm just itching, honestly.
Honestly, too much.
Okay, if you got a one-time pass to do whatever you wanted, what crime would you commit?
Ooh, I don't really desire to commit crimes all that much.
I don't know.
This is kind of hard. I don't really ever feel the urge to do something
I feel
illegal.
like because it was such a special delivery for the question,
I know, we need to come up with something.
I have to answer it.
That was a special delivery. That was so weird. I'm shocked that wasn't Angelo. They're too similar. I'm like, you guys.
I know. What would I say?
I don't know.
We'll
come back.
Maybe. Well, there's only one more question. We
Oh,
might
okay.
come back. Okay, what's your biggest guilty pleasure?
I saw this one too, and I didn't ask it because I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, the
We're
boys
boring.
had a half really good list and then half, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
2 drinks and then we're done.
We're gonna
That's
wrap
it.
up. That is so wild. I'm really glad we did this because I think you guys can get to know us better.
Yeah, and we got to know each other better.
Oh, for
in
sure.
a very different way, but
We're wild.
Yes.
I need to take my second drink.
yeah, me too. Okay,
We took our last 2 drinks for the questions we didn't answer. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
I think it was really fun.
So random. So
I know.
chaotic. Like, we had no plan coming here, as you can probably tell, which is totally fine.
Yeah, but now that we've drank our drinks, we need to pee because,
True.
you know.
Marissa broke the seal.
I know.
She had to pause. She's like, I gotta pause to pee. So now it's over.
Yeah,
for you.
it's over for us, but thank you so much for listening. We really
Yes.
had fun doing this episode.
If you want more in-person episodes, you hit us up.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen for you
Yeah,
guys.
we will make it happen. But thank you so much for listening to the We Run on Coffee podcast.
Definitely subscribe on any platform that you're listening now. We're on Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Public Radio, CastBox, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole shebang.
I was like, you know so many.
I do. Please follow us on Spotify. We are so excited. We know how many of you guys are following us. So if you're one of the 21 people following our podcast,
Yeah.
thank you. Because
Thank
that
you
is
so much.
so cool. So exciting. And thanks for the support you've given us this far. Follow us on Instagram at We Run on Coffee. And if you need to email us, werunoncoffeepodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up for a sponsorship.
Yeah, of
We'll
course.
take it. 1911. You there, Bravazzi?
Yeah.
Come
Bravazzi.
on through. We would die for Bravazzi.
Audible?
Literally.
Audible?
Yes.
We're doing...
Marissa's been wanting to do the Audible.
I know. We're doing a book
Yeah.
club episode soon, so, you know, it would be
Hit us
perfect if you are for sponsor.
Audible sponsor. So, thank you so much for listening. I'm Arika.
I'm Marissa.
and we run on coffee. Bye.
Bye.
That was our best
Yay!